Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Final Fantasy VII HP to MP Challenge. It's good to be back. Couple things before we get started. Well, as we're getting started, I guess. Yo, Arco with a gifted sub to Cat Kiss. Cat Kiss, welcome to the crew. Joy Fun Figure emotes in that beautiful green badge. So while we're doing the mini game here, couple things. First off, I got a new mic stand. I know my audio isn't perfect, but I'm trying my best, you know, given the circumstances. We're moving in 2 weeks, so when we move, hopefully we're moving in 2 weeks. When we move, I'm changing my whole setup, and at that point, hopefully we can fine-tune audio so that it's perfect, so that, you know, everyone's happy. But for now, I thought probably the best thing to buy just as a quick fix is a mic stand, because now my mic is closer to my face. It's further away from the speakers. You shouldn't be hearing any echo. Hopefully I'm coming in clearer. So yeah, hopefully that helps some of the stuff. I also played with the gain, because that's like the worst thing about past streams, is that my gain was too high and you know, it sounded like I was talking into a tunnel. So hopefully that helps as well. Any audio experts can chime in if they'd like. Although I'm sure they already have, because that's what they do. I don't know what it is, but like, good lord, every time like my audio is just slightly off, I will get the reaming from every audio person. I guess it's just like a pet peeve, you know. If you work with audio, you're quicker to judge audio, you know, which I understand. It's kind of like I'm a professional bowler, and so you know, watching people bowl, it's easy to be like, wow, that's exactly what they're doing wrong, and want to fix what they're doing. Like, I get it. I understand. Needs more, see more. So, thanks. Also, what else was I going to say? So this, I've gotten a lot of questions about the tool that I use up top that says enemy HP and gives, you know, an HP thing. Let me go. Dang. So a lot of people have asked, like, what is this tool? How do I get this tool? I'm going to be making a video all about it, so just hang tight on that one. I wanted to make it last week, and then literally my life turned to goo last week, as we thought we were getting a house, and then suddenly we weren't getting a house, and then suddenly we were getting a house again. So it's been absolute chaos. So I have not been able to do any extra stuff, only the stuff that I usually do. But I will be making a video about it soon. I will have download links in that video, so do not worry. You will have access to this beautiful HP thing soon. If you want to know more about it, you can watch my video entitled What Happens When You Change the Ailments on the Weapons. In that video, I use the tool to mess around with the ailments of enemies, and that's one of the things the tool can do. It can change around ailments of enemies, it can change around HP of enemies, and the HP of your party. You can change the ailments of your party as well. You can auto kill things, so there's a lot the tool can do. It's a really neat tool. And so yeah, the reason that I won't just like give you a download link right now is because I'm actually in contact with the guy that made the tool, and I told him I would make a video kind of announcing it, because it's not public. I'm the only one that has access to it. Smack. So I wanted to make sure that I made a video explaining it before I go ahead and release a link, because the guy worked really hard on it. So yeah, that will be up soon. I apologize for it not being up this week, but good lord, if you had any idea the things I've dealt with this week. It's been insane. But it's all going to be worth it, because soon we're going to be in a new house and it's going to be the best thing ever. And I'll be able to stream without baby noises in the background. I'll be able to stream even more, potentially. And videos will be done even faster, and everything's going to be fantastic. Cool borders. Here we go. Yeah, some Digimon grinding streams. Yo, Arco with a gifted sub to iResolute. iResolute, welcome to the crew, my man. Enjoy your fun your emotes. Ow. And that beautiful green Materia badge. Also, for those of you on YouTube, we finally got sub badges on Twitch. You guys can't see them, but if you ever come by on Twitch sometime, you'll see these amazing Materia badges for everybody who's subscribed to the channel. We had a green one, a blue one, a yellow one, and a red one. And they're pretty fantastic. And I've had them for months. And we finally got access to use them, so it's pretty great. The only reason I say that is because you're probably seeing people talk about it in the chat, and you're like, what are you guys talking about? We can't see this. So, just so YouTube is aware. Alright, do we want anything from Great Glacier? I don't think I really need to get Alexander. Although, it'd be kind of fun to go get it, I think. Because it's kind of a extra boss we can fight. So maybe we'll go fight it just for fun. You know, I really don't care that much about anything else here. Oh look, I can get an infinite potion. I didn't know you could do that here. I didn't know you could do that to that potion. I know you could do it to the elixir. I didn't know you could do it to the potion. To be completely honest, grabbing infinite elixirs here would be kind of nice, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I have enough items. I have so little HP, good lord. What challenge is this? I forgot. Oh yeah, the We're Dead challenge. Oh, I should have. It's probably a terrible idea. Turn on the volume a little bit because it's a little loud. What up, dog? Hi. You sleeping today?
I was getting dressed. He said, Dada. And I said, Dada's working in the office, you know.
You're just awake today. You're like, I don't know what to think. Yeah, let them on. Thank God I got away.
Say bye-bye, Dada.
Bye-bye.
Say I love you. Say love you. Give Dada kisses.
Mwah. Thanks for the smile.
You want another one?
Mwah. You're the cutest.
Alright, ready? Say bye-bye, Dada.
See ya. So Nate has asked, did the house owners say they were paying for the structural repairs? It's a long story. I don't know how, I don't know how deep I want to go in the story. But I could give you the general gist. Basically, we've been in contract with this house for several weeks, and we've done a bunch of tests. Man, you have just nothing, Yuffie. You are just the most useless garbage. We've been doing inspections on this house, and everything's been looking great. And we've already got our house ready to sell. We already have a buyer and everything, so everything's been set up, and now it's just like, you know, all the finer tuned things. And a couple days ago, we got the news that the house that we're buying has potentially tens of thousands of dollars worth of structural repair needed on it. And that's just something we can't afford. This is already a big house. We're buying a house that's like our dream house because we don't want to move again. So we're buying a house that's way bigger than our current family because we're going to grow into it. So we can barely afford this house the way it is. This is like, you know, we're investing in this house. You know, we can barely afford it, but we're buying it, and we're going to slowly work our way into being healthy, you know, being all right in it. So it's already a very big risk on our part to buy this house. So when we got the news that there's tens of thousands of dollars worth of structural repair needed, it was basically just a no-go. It was just, you know, can't get the house. There's no way. So that put a damper on everything because we also had our house sold and it was a very good price, and now we got to let that go and sell our house to another person, and we were already halfway packed, and we already chose babysitting for the new house. Like, I mean, we were practically moved out already. So it was very frustrating to say the least. So we contacted the seller and we said, listen, we can't afford it. The only way we could ever afford this house is if you were to lower the price. Oh god, they berserked me. Wow, why do they do like no damage though? That's kind of weird. The only way we could possibly purchase this house is if you were to lower the price in insane amount. You know, we're talking, you know, $20,000. You got to lower the price of this house. It's the only way we could ever afford it. So we were practically at the point where, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and leave so I don't faint. I'm gonna go the correct way. Oh yeah, my internet is dying here. Hold on one second. Alright, we're back. Yeah, we had a weird instance yesterday too, where my internet went out for like 2 minutes. It didn't go out, it just went really slow for like 2 minutes. So I said, you know, screw that, I'm just gonna take 5 minutes and reset my router so that we don't have to deal with this. So hopefully it's all good now. So we made it. It's all good, Larry. We made it without dying. This is a surprise. Someone actually made it through without dying. Has anyone here ever made it through the Great Glacier without falling over? It's not that easy. It's honestly kind of hard. I don't do it all the time. If I get lost, then... Or if I try to get something and leave. Like, if I try to get added cut and leave, I usually faint. You've all done it? Alright, I guess I just suck at it then. Maybe it's easier than I'm making it sound. So anyways, back to my story about my house. So where was I? We called up the sellers and we were like, listen, we can't buy the house. The only way we'd ever be able to buy this house is if you were to lower the price by like $20,000, which is just ridiculous. Who would ever do such a thing? So, you know, and I called my realtor and told him we can only buy it if they do that. And he said there's a 99% chance they're not going to take this. And I'm like, I know, but I have no other choice. So that's where we're at yesterday. And then I got a call yesterday during my stream, my birthday stream, that they accepted the offer. They thought about it, and I guess they were like, we're going to have to deal with this no matter what. And apparently they really got to get rid of the house, because I think the house is in probate. And so they took it. And so now we're getting a house for, like, when all said and done, like almost $45,000 less than what it was originally on the market. Which is just like insanity. How did I go backwards? Freaking bunnies. So yeah, it's crazy, and there's no telling what's going to need to be done to this house. It could be a ton of work. It could be almost no work. There's no way to know, but it's just a risk we're taking because we really like the house. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's just crazy that we're actually getting the house, and all this packing and money that we spent on inspections and everything, all that's not going to waste, and so it's just really nice knowing that. Thanks, Urban. We just, oh man, it was so depressing. We were so depressed for like several days because we were like, all this packing and all this work we did on daycare finding, and, you know, all this planning I've been doing for the new setup for the stream, and all this stuff is just going to waste because we're not getting the house, and then we're gonna have to find someone else to buy our house, and that could have been not as much, and it was just really, really saddening. So we're happy we're getting the house. It's a risk, but we're happy we're getting it. I need some tranks, and there's nowhere to buy them. That's kind of a problem, actually. I should have bought them at the inn. Granted, there's nothing really dangerous coming up. The only thing coming up is Genova death, and she's not that bad. And this boss. But who cares about this poopy boss? That's not good. Don't touch me with your filthy hands. I have nothing to really deal with this either. That works. Why are you so fast? Good lord. Oh god, that hurt. What's up, Culver? Good to see you, man. Is Lucky 7's a viable strategy? No, we don't have anywhere near 7,777 HP. I don't actually know what happens if you get 7,777 MP, to be honest. But we have nowhere near that either, so. But I don't know, actually. We'll never get that much, because we're not using HP or MP pluses.
This game sucks!
This game does suck. Think of the 48 bits. Can you use life when you're dead? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now we have to get out of here alive. which is easier said than done. Yuffie doesn't have sadness anymore, so she's just gonna get wrecked by everything. Ow. I want to try to go get added cut. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I really don't see a need for added cut, but it's not a bad materia to grab. What is this game? What will be the hardest boss in this challenge? Potentially guard or carry armor. Because carry armor really loves to spam lapis laser. And he's probably the only boss in the game that spams an ability that hits the whole party. And that's our worst nightmare in this challenge. Is an attack that hits everybody. An attack that hits one person sucks. But at least we can just revive that one person. But when an attack hits everybody, it's really bad because we can only guard so much damage. And when carry armor is close to dead, he loves to just spam the everlasting crap out of lapis laser. So we might have to burst him to be sure that we survive that fight. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, I don't know. Emerald and Ruby weapon will be easy because at that point we'll have access to everything we want and we can just troll them. What's up, Odin TV? No, it wasn't me. I don't know who you're talking about. That's my buddy Rick. Rick from State Farm. He just rides a really big horse for some reason. That was different. So I didn't know this, but ribbon has the same effect as the peace ring, where if you die with sadness, you keep it. It's kind of neat. Thanks, DJ. Alright. We were right there. I believe that's where added cut is. It is right there. I don't know, I might pass on added cut. I don't think I'm going to use it. It's actually kind of nice for this challenge. Because we have so much MP, we can just spam magic and then also get the added cut. But yeah, I'm not going to bother. Like, I would rather equip another magic materia so that I increase my health a little bit. Because blue materia doesn't increase your MP, and therefore doesn't increase my HP. Yeah, I'm 76 years old. I'm an old man. This part is a lot easier when you're not doing it in ×3. We recently did another ×3 playthrough of the game on PS4, and this part is something in ×3. You really have to spam the crap out of the button. I remember when I was a kid, I screwed up the degree thing at the very end. And that's like the worst. You have to climb all the way back up the mountain. You don't have to do any of the puzzles again, but you still have to climb all the way back up the mountain. I'm gonna fight this because it's good. Good experience. Especially if everyone stays alive. Last night I was watching your Demon Wall boss fight and was showing my girlfriends. Wait, your girlfriends? Wow, Gonzo's got game. She doesn't play video games or know anything about Final Fantasy VII, but she was really impressed with that win. I'm glad I impressed your girlfriends. That's what I do. Yeah, I stream for the chicks. Mostly the baby chicks. But I'll stream for the full-grown hens as well. I don't remember what this is. Do I want to try to get Magic Breath? That's a negatory. That hurt a lot. Hey, do I get to play, or what's going on here? Does Odin work on him? I hope Odin works on him. If Odin doesn't work on him, we got a code red. But if Odin works on him, then I got Magic Breath. If this don't work, we got a code brown here. Alright. That was a little scary. Alright, I need to keep the rest of my Phoenix down, so I'm gonna swap life over to Cloud. So one thing, I've been talking about the difficulty of this challenge, and I've been talking about how pretty much most of the bosses will be not that bad. Please run, please run, please run, please run, please. I was talking about how a lot of the bosses really just do single hits, and so there's always kind of a strat around it, or there's always a way to, like, lower the damage of certain things. Cloud, go through the door. But what I didn't think about is how random battles continue to get harder and harder. And we're going to get to the point where random battles are just one-shotting us. We're really close already. I mean, some of them are one-shotting us, but other ones aren't. But once we get to, like, Medial, everything's going to be one-shotting us all the time. So, honestly, random battles might be the hardest part of this entire challenge. Especially because you don't always get a turn against random battles. Like, if I get ambushed by a random battle in Medial, I'm dead. Like, it's not happening. The game is over at that point. So, it's gonna get rough. This is why playing an active battle is nice, because running away almost certainly works during an attack. Nice dodge. That dodge just saved us. So, yeah, random battles are going to be tough. And because random battles are tough, leveling up is going to be tough. And because leveling up is going to be tough, getting enough levels to burst down bosses like Carry Armor is going to be tough. And because that's going to be tough, the steak that I order after the stream today is going to be tough. Because the steak that I order after the stream is going to be tough, my teeth are going to hurt. It's a vicious cycle, like Larry says. Vicious cycle. I wish I was getting steak after the stream. That's a lie. I'm not getting steak. Probably getting friggin' Easy Mac or something. Yeah, so basically it's Carry Armor's fault that my teeth hurt. I would love to get bad breath. This is perfect, actually. Perfect. If this kills him, which it did not, so rip my life. Yeah, I got the ribbon already. But I didn't equip it, and I should have because I wasn't. Well, honestly, I never get Marlboro fights here. I always get them later. I'm actually kind of shocked I got a Marlboro fight here. This never happens to me. Please attack anybody but Twiggy. That would be great. Me and you attack Twiggy. Thank you. That is so unfortunate. All you had to do is attack anybody but Red 13. What do? You attack Red 13. Thank you, game. Yo, Indoctrine, thank you so much for the brand new sub. Welcome to the crew. Enjoy them foam figure emotes in that green Materia badge. By the way, I got Alexander. I didn't even equip him. Yo, Jaggin! Thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. Holy cow. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Well, yeah, that's weird. I've never really gotten a Marlboro fight there. I thought they could only appear on the cliff head. But I guess I was wrong. Whatever that area is called, I don't know what it's called. The one that has the two cliffs that go the separate ways. I thought that was the only place you could fight them. I was wrong. Can I use Alexander? Sure. I actually am kind of curious as to how much damage he'll do. Alexander's not the best. He's sweet looking, but he doesn't do that much damage. He's cool because he's, I believe he's Holy Element, right? Yeah, that's the reason he's cool, because he's Holy Element, and he's kind of like the only thing that's Holy Element. So that's kind of neat. I don't know if that ever actually comes in handy at all, but it's just a cool little thing. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Then just wait for Magic Breath and then summon Odin. So cool. Both Yuna and Seymour learned it. Hopefully this hits. What's up, Indoctrine? Thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out with us today. What's up, Platonic?
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
Spider, thank you for the new recipe. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 32 bits, Napass. We can go ahead and cook that now. Now let's never speak of this again. Alright, I'll use Alexander here for you to see. In case you've never seen it. These enemies are kind of nice because they all spam this attack until you all have slow. So you can kind of kill them easy. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is my favorite game. My favorite games in order are Final Fantasy 15 and stubbing my toe, and then getting a hernia, and then getting my wisdom teeth pulled, and then Final Fantasy 7. Eating glass. Eating glass is almost above Final Fantasy 15. Falls just short. So Alexander did quite a bit of damage. We might actually use him. There's no reason not to use summons. I mean, you know, they do stuff. And we have plenty of MP. Oh yeah, I can't forget World of Final Fantasy. Can you not? Alright. If we could, if we could just get to the save point, that would be great. Should be fine now. Now that I'm expecting a random Malboro battle. Because before I definitely was not. What's up, Zoo? Give me your materia and give me your motorcycle. We might as well have called this like the summon playthrough. I mean, I could just like spam Aqualung, but it's cooler to summon stuff. You don't get to see the summons in this game though. I only expect a 4chan comment from someone whose name is main account got permabanned. I can only expect. I don't know why I went backwards there. I kind of lost my train of thought. Magic Man. not scared to pull the trigger. I like it. I like your spunk, kid. I feel like one of those like high-end police sergeants that like sees a police officer taking no crap from the criminal and he's like, I like the cut of your jib, son. Keep going like this and you'll have a great place in the force. Did I go the right way? Am I gonna die? Please don't die. That would be awful. No, I didn't go the right way. This is the old beginner's trap where it's like, this way's longer, it's obviously the right way. Rookie mistake. It's the next one that you go right. What's up, Zack Attack? Cookie mistake. That's the worst kind of mistake. A rookie mistake is bad, but a cookie mistake is awful. You don't want that. Thanks, Indoctrin. You know, I'm really glad that this guy put all these flags down, but couldn't he have put like little mini heaters down instead or something? Maybe some delicious chocolate chip cookies. The flags don't do much for me. Shut up, Gordo. It was just a thought, okay? Alright, we made it. This is where my other materia is. I knew I was missing materia, and I was like, what's going on here? Because I could have swore I had all three enemy skills, and I was like, where's my other enemy skill? Alright. I feel better now. I kept looking at my list, and I was like, something ain't right here. You're different. Luck plus would be nice to use too. Magic plus is even better, but you know, I can't say I really care about Earth. Like, Earth never comes into play. It's good to have it, especially for the next boss fight coming up. I'm not too worried about the next boss fight, though. But because I said I'm not worried about it, it's probably going to be a total nightmare. So prepare. Oh. I do not have Magic Hammer. Which could be a problem. Also, I am 100% stealing the Protect Ring. I feel like it's not going to be as useful because I have so much MP that Big Guard isn't a problem. But I'm stealing it just in case because it's an incredible equipment that is irreplaceable. You cannot get it anywhere else. And I learned my lesson after Necrosis. Always get it. I think Magic Breath would do more damage than Aqua Lung. I guess it depends. It sure takes enough MP. It takes like 70 MP. I'm a little worried because I don't have a Trank for Yuffie. That's a little bit of a problem. Fire Armlet makes the fight after this completely free. Do I want to equip the... What do I want to do here? Fire... I don't want to do that. Shoot. Oh wait, I can do it this way. There. I didn't want to unequip it because it would screw up my MP count. Firearm was just too good not to equip. Now I got the triplets. Aurora, Bolt, and Fire, the three like best equipments in the game for a really long time. Alright, these fights are normally a super pain, but with all this MP, we should be fine. I wonder what Magic Breath will do in this fight. Magic Breath just kill everything. Oh my god, Ultrasound does so much damage! Wait! Good lord. Please kill everything. Please kill everything. Please, for the love of God, kill everything. Oh god. Shoot! Why don't you have life? Wait. I'm spooked. You had to have seen this before. You have to do this fight to continue the story. You probably just forget. This is a mandatory fight. It's a blue raspberry popsicle. Honestly, these fights are terrifying in a lot of challenges just because the bats are terrible. This thing also counterattacks, and it's no fun. And it has a lot of health. So I'm spooked. Like officially. That was dangerous. Cloud should be okay in these fights, though, because he has the Aurora armlet. So as long as we kill the bats, should be fine. Like, as long as all three characters spam something strong, Cloud shouldn't die. As long as Cloud doesn't die, we should be alright. The other big thing is that the bats can cause silence, but Cloud and Red 13 have ribbons, so that's fine. But Yuffie could get silenced. Yeah, Black Chocobo is really fun. If you've never used it before, give it a shot. Just play around with it. It's all sorts of goofy stuff you can do with it. Thanks. What? That doesn't count as ice? Rip. You're kidding me right now. Does this heal him? I really don't know. That's so lame that Icicles is a hit spell. Come on, man. It's called Icicles. Give me a break. It's freaking ice. These fights are great experience, too. Literally has ice in the name. Isn't ice. Alright, 2 down. You can only go downhill from here. Cloud's dead. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, we're in deep trouble here. I don't like the looks of this. I'm gonna give that a quick redo here. I don't like the looks of that. Elemental's almost up a level. That's actually really good. Also, if you run away from these things, you can go through them. Fun fact of life. Final Fantasy VII fun fact number 80 million. Jump down and save. What am I, a baby? Only babies save the game when it would cost them several minutes of playing. Yeah, I should probably save. Especially since 2 icicles and I'm dead. But, meh. I find it hilarious that you can run away from these battles. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Hey! I finally got Blade Beam. Last one. We can do this. Run, bats! Don't kill anybody. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this isn't good. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This looks better. Yeah, should be fine. Should get 2 Aqualungs. Well, the biggest reason why I don't have, like, why I'm only at Blade Beam is because we've run away from a lot of random battles. Random battles are what gets you limits because, you know, you use a lot of limits during random battles, and you get a lot of kills during random battles. Through the whole first part of the game, I killed almost nothing but bosses, which only counts as 1 kill, and you need, you know, 70 or whatever to get the next limit a lot of times. So that's why literally Cloud's the only one with a 2nd level limit break at this point. That is true. Laser one-shots those icicles, which is kind of neat. But one-shotting the icicles wasn't the problem. It was one-shotting the bats that needed to be done. The bats run away. Oh, yeah, that's right. If you kill the icicle, well, still, though. It's worth it for the experience to kill the bats. It's either your first turn you kill all the bats, or your first turn you kill the icicle, so you might as well kill the bats. If you catch my drift. Alright, time to go get Bad Breath. But I see your point. You could just hit the icicle and be done with it. If you really wanted to. That's an easy fight. Well, actually, this is a really good sword to equip. I don't remember what magic it gives, though. Let's see, 70... $77. So that's actually really nice. Just the fact that I have these materia slots means that I can equip stuff that gets me magic, which is really nice. I mean, I went from 70 magic to 81 magic just from that. Just from the sword and then the extra materia. So that's a big deal. So we'll probably have this enhanced sword equipped for quite a while. How much Comet's gonna do? Probably quite a bit. Alright. Now we just wait. Ow. No! Can you not? Can you not? Of course. Uses it right as I'm running away. Well, since he wants to be a jerk about it, we'll just do this. I was gonna just use Big Guard and try to survive, but he doesn't want to be nice. Yeah, that's correct, Maz. Anything that would raise my MP raises my HP instead. It does all the calculations and then switches them after all the calculations, if that makes sense. So, like, whatever my MP really would be, that's what my HP is. Hey! Thanks for not being a jerk this time. Also, it missed Yuffie, which is pretty funny. Nah, Odin hit. It's kind of funny. Odin doesn't take your HP to 0, it just gives you death. So the HP counter doesn't actually know that Odin hit. Well, it does, but it doesn't show it in the numbers. Alright. One final run. I probably could have just ran, but I don't really want to have to get bad breath again, so. One final run. We get a free tent, so I don't even have to use a tent. And then we gotta suit up for good old two-headed Dargon.